promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Leo Chising would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
Perfecto, chicos. ¿Qué tal, chicos y chicas? Aquí estamos en un nuevo capítulo de Genshin Impact. Ahí, perdón por la interrupción. Intenté grabar, se eliminó, se cortó. Así que voy a intentar hacerlo rápido. Como les digo, ya sé una parte de la historia. Y para los que quieran simplemente enterarse de la historia y no meterse a fondo o incluso regularmente el juego, pues simplemente lo descargan, chequean la historia y ya está, ¿no? Ahí, pero hombre, el nivel es requerido, así que hombre, necesitas echarle aquí al juego, así que, pero como quieran, les digo, ahí está abajo en la descripción el link para que descarguen el juego y sepan la historia que se cortó. Y algo que aprendí de momento, una parte que me dijo, es que el caballo ese estaba encendiendo todas las linternas o algo así, en todas las linternas del Liyue y algo así, más o menos. Si me das cuenta se supone que es lo que pasa, pero te da falta lo de Nobile que platicamos antes, porque se saltó, repito, unos 3 actos o 2 actos. Podría decirse 2 actos. O sea, ¿qué pasó ahí?
So, where is he? In Lily Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Leo custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi.
Ahí está Tartakia. Es Tartakia.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer?
Paimon Sihiyana.
The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the god of war, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime. My, chopsticks truly are difficult to use.
Oh, qué bien. Vale, aquí no hay nada para recoger. Esto lo pongo aquí, ok. No, no hay nada. Ni un libro, nada de nada. No, ok. Pues sin nada más que ver, salimos. Salimos, perdón. De hecho le voy a subir incluso el volumen, ya ahí está. Porque ahora estoy... Ahora sí, el video es de día. Tarde más bien. Pero sí. Ahora sí puedo ver un poco más fuerte. A lo mejor estoy hablando un poco bajo, pero ya fue la costumbre, ¿no? Ya no, los pocos días que lo hice ya me acostumbré. Yo pensé que iba a tener más que checar ahí, pero no había realmente nada que mirar. No había mucho que mirar. Ojo, ojo, Dios. Ah, vale. Ya sé por qué se me la dio ahí.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? I see. So you're that sort of person. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Okay.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Vale, misión completada. 134 metros, Vamos a hacer un poco más.
New stock at Secret.
Oh, sí, con este señor sí, a secundarias. Para que no sepa, nos tocan secundarias con él a veces.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That
Pues
is fine
sí,
as
es el
well.
que sabe realmente más.
If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Después del corte que tuvimos, esto no lo hago al mismo tiempo, esto ya llevo días. No grabé esta, llamémoslo segunda parte, si lo quieren llamar en este mismo video. Porque se me presentaron ¿cómo llamarlo? Dificultades, no tuve oportunidad prácticamente. Pero muchas cosas que, bueno, bastantes que se me presentaron.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might...
Betting? No.
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Esto ya lo
Radiant
vimos,
grade, Noctilucous?
no podemos saltar.
What do you think?
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want... If it were me,
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with...
Oh, wait, boss. That would...
Vale.
Hey, if we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular...
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noeticuloso jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noeticuloso jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noeticuloso jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noeticuloso jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well, fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Hábil o tacaño. Hombre, hábil depende. Es que no sé, o sea, hábil depende en exactamente qué, porque... O sea, depende de la situación, si sea como difícil o no y demás, ¿no? En tacaño, pues, hombre, no va. Es como si nosotros gastáramos todo y ya está, ¿no? O sea, lo bueno que está haciendo él, por así decirlo, es para no perder tanto dinero, al igual que nosotros, para no gastar a lo menos, así que, bueno.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh, Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control.
Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pond down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Trolls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Uy, vente.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Perfecto.
That's the part! It looks like the Hilly Trolls are still using it. It's a bit early, but we gotta cut the line.
Okay.
Nice and spicy.
Freeze! Frostbite.
Everybody stand back.
Vale.
We go.
Y muerto. Ah, que todavía no terminamos.
Adventure time.
Algo que no sabía, por lo menos no lo había practicado y estaba metido en este aspecto del personaje, era que podías hacer el ataque medio cargado y hacías dos, ¿cómo llamarlo? Ataques objetivos, no sé cómo, o sea, da dos espadazos, ¿no? Yo no sabía que se podía hacer eso, yo pensaba que tenía que hacer esto y ya. Y al menos que lo cancelara. Por eso cuando a lo mejor ustedes veían que hacía esto pero cargado y luego me iba corriendo, pensaba que era porque lo cancelaba. Pero que, o sea, a lo mejor sí lo cancelaba, pero a lo mejor también era más la probabilidad de que yo hacía el ataque que hago ahorita ya sabiendo de esto sin que lo supiera antes.
There's still soup in here. These Hilly Trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use Pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Sí, estoy cantando o no. Sí, 2, vale. Creo que debí de hacerlo desde el principio, pero bueno.
Whoa, that light came from the first Noeticuloso Jade. Helen trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Genial. Y no tengo... ¿Por qué usan...? Estoy muerto, estoy violado. Escúchame, ¿qué más me quieren poner? What? ¿Dónde está? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? No entiendo nada. Venga. Te vale 5 metros de distancia lo que te haga, ¿no? Pues sigue bien. Sí, vino de esta. Dios, tranquilos. Me quitaron creo que 2000. Dios, what the fuck. Ya me dio, o sea. Si quieren jugar, pues no te puedo jugar así. Vale, facilísimo, sobre todo. Me va a matar, uff, casi muere. Vale.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! Noctilucous jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Uy, espera, aquí hay manzanas. Incluso la voy a anotar.
Adventure time.
Vale. Sé que es una fruta de mojoba con la carne, pero ya me acostumbré a poner así siempre. Vale, estos también. Vale, no sé, estamos acá de nuevo. Vale. Disculpenme, no me quito estos días. O bueno, realmente hasta hoy. Sí, podría decirse que realmente hasta hoy. Que no se me corte, que veo que se me está lagueando. Y disculpen si hablo en voz
You're
baja.
back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Pero como es de noche y le digo que no puedo despertar, no quiero despertar, pues ya saben.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
Oh, I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that, too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Eugene Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Ok, ¿cuánto llevamos? 22, y vale. Ya con la... creo que son 13 minutos, 15, no me acuerdo. Llamemos la primera parte, aunque va a ser el mismo video, no va a ser una segunda parte. Realmente, pero bueno. A ver, algo que les quería decir y antes de terminar el capítulo, algo que mejoré es el ataque. Le cambié los artefactos para sumar ataque y demás, y gasté lo más que pude, lo máximo que pude de defensa, ya que en sí, a ver, defensa 93. Sí, igual es casi llamémoslo difícil, bueno, imposible por así decirlo, ya que siempre te toca defensa en cualquier cosa, o recarga de energía, lo típico siempre te va a tocar, con lo que más te interesa, casi siempre, incluso en lo más chito que dices, bueno, esto es lo mejor, o sea, al menos la mayoría de las veces, así que pues es lo máximo que le puede hacer y quitar la defensa. Y depende de cada personaje, pero ya lo mínimo ya se lo he hecho, al igual que mejorar de momento lo máximo su ataque, ya sea porque no tengo artefactos exactamente para él, personaje que hago, o porque otros ya están ocupando esos artefactos buenos y no tengo más de esos, entonces es por eso que aquí ya le mejoré un poco. Acá ella, a Bennett, que antes estaba en 300, creo, si lo vieron.
Benny's Adventure Team,
Ya,
assemble!
o casi 400, ya está en 568. Y la defensa sí bajó también, o sea, lo más que pude de momento. Y algo que quería hacer antes de despedir el video era reclamar esto que no lo había hecho. Ahí lo pueden ir leyendo. Vale, y acá esto también. Este es del cumpleaños de Bennett. Vale. Ya reclamé todo, perfecto. A ver si yo puedo conseguir, o creo que no, creo que todavía no. Sí, pues no hice ninguna cosa más. Y eso que exprimí, por así decirlo, al máximo, o sea, que no lo vi. Ok. Y bueno, ya tengo los. Creo que para menos no hay de momento. Intentaré a lo mejor completar los del abismo. No sé, iré ahí intentando buscar, ya que ya se saca Jutao, el nuevo personaje que van a meter. En 3 días, bueno, 2 días y unas 20 horas más o menos, pero no más. Unas 14 horas, 13 horas, no. Bueno, no importa, hasta aquí lo dejo, chicos, espero que les haya gustado. Si les gustó, denle un like, suscríbanse, denle la campanita para que YouTube les notifique cuando se vea un video. Y sin más que decir tanto spam, nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo. Adiós.